I have had so many animals I couldn't even remember all their names. Peppy, Pawnee, Bucky, Apache, Sugarfoot, Piper, Rowdy, Sugarfoot, I might have said her already. Feather, I've got Z as a stallion, and the list goes on and on and on. Yeah, look, I got a cookie. Come on. I'm Bobbie Ferraro, and I've been raising horses and miniature donkeys now for over 50 years. Up, 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 up. The first words I learned to say, I guess, was pony or horse, because there was just something about ponies and horses that was just instilled in me from somewhere. Good girl. Good girl. I started working with little ponies and little backyard ponies with my kids when they were younger to keep them busy with responsibility. My little ponies with my children were showing so good, people wanted to buy them. That's how I got started as a trainer and working with miniature horses and Shetlands. He's only 30 inches, which is short. He's 24. Well, before you know it, I mean, I was out of the horses and into the donkeys. Well, I'll always miss riding. But getting older in my life, it's an easier way. They're slow, I mean, they get stubborn and they have an attitude, but their breeding is more laid back, and they're just a pleasure to be around. And the donkeys, you know, now they realize I've got the cookies. They're not so concerned about the camera. They have to take a minute to know that everything's okay. Well, they all became favorites when we brought them home, and they were so mistreated, and then they learned with them and was showing them, you know, and they did well with them. As long as they went on to good homes, then my kids were okay with that. And nothing leaves, even today, until it has the right home. We just got back this weekend from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Congratulations. There is your winner in Houston, number 1101, Bobbie Ferraro of Minnesota, Texas.
He won overall high point, and he won the obstacle driving, and he won the pleasure driving. So we had a very nice show. So when you're working with your animal, donkey, a horse, a dog, or whatever, you need to be patient, and you have to remember you're working with another brain, and you might understand something simple, but they don't. So if you get frustrated, then you're going to aggravate your animal. It's best to take a step back, take a breath. No, he says, I ain't going to be near that camera. Come on, it's okay. There we go. There, that's a good boy. Yeah. If you get frustrated and start shoving them around, you've already lost. He'll turn his head sideways and beg for a cookie. They have to trust you and have confidence in you enough to know that when you ask them, you're never going to do anything to hurt them, you know, so, and that takes time. I've never been in a hurry. As I get older, I get slower, so that helps works too. No more, no more, no more. So you cannot teach something you don't know and understand yourself. So make sure you know what you're going to teach, whether it be a walkover, a trot over, or a side pass. Make sure you yourself have the knowledge and understanding in order to explain it to your animal you're teaching. So if it's a difficult task or item, you teach it. Break it up into small sections until you accomplish that, and then you can go into something more difficult. You can't just shove them into something. They ain't gonna do it. But I'm sure that's with any animal. I mean, with the horses or a dog or a cat or whatever. Well, as they learn to trust you and you give them their space to understand that they could trust you, then it works out so much better than trying to force them into something. Whoa. Whoa. Good boy. Good boy. Well, you know, I mean, I don't go halfway, so, and not that I know it all or win it all, but there's a lot of knowledgeable people out there, and most of the time, people are more than willing to help you.